What makes a good surface? Who defines this? Seam on the first day, then bat well, then spin on the last 2 days? Come on, who makes all these rules? We need to get over it and not talk about whatever picture we want to paint.
The reason for our success as a team has been that we haven't cribbed about any pitches that we played on. And we would continue to play like that as a team.
There are a lot of people writing a lot of things about the pitch. It should not be like this, or it's turning too much. People sitting somewhere in another country speaking about pitches here in India. I think it's just a matter of mindset where people, are just giving their opinions and they're free to do so. But we don't feel that way. We have never complained when we have challenging conditions, and we won't complain in the future either. We try to improve our games. It's always a matter of us not having the technique or us not having the mental strength to cope with conditions away from home. But when these sort of things happen, everyone starts talking about how it's an undue home advantage.
It's about our team versus the South African team. Fortunately or unfortunately, I do not have the rights over the groundsman to say what kind of pitch he needs to prepare. And once that is done, and if he's laid the 6 stumps both sides, it's my job to go out and play. I didn't complain when I played at Johannesburg. I was dropped for a year, and I'm not going to complain for playing here either. And I see no reason why I have to complain. Swing, seam and bounce, 2 days, match over at Trent Bridge. I don't know what that's about. And what's the problem with spin and bounce? It's good even spin and bounce, isn't it? It's about skill for batsmen to play it and counter it.
And answering your question, sir, how many times did South Africa come into the game in India? Coming close to winning games in India. Can you count? But we are not complaining about Cape Town either. The game was finished in 3 days, one was a washout. So look, we are not complaining about pitches, we are not complaining about conditions, we have come here to play.
Well, firstly, we never complained about any of the tracks that we played on. Secondly, when we saw the pitch, we knew it's going to be an equal chance for both sides, and we decided to take the challenge head on. So it feels really, really satisfying to have won on a pitch that was supposed to have pace and bounce. Well, it did, and it played to our advantage.
Honestly speaking, I mean, if you look at the entire dismissal of the 30 wickets that has been fallen, I mean, I don't see anything that pitch did. The batsmen didn't, apply the technique. It is from our side also, not just them, but us also. Some of the shots as a batting unit we played were not up to the standards. And again, I mean, the pitch was completely fine. It seems a very normal pitch to me. It is a typical Indian wicket where it'll turn, odd ball might just come in. That is what the Indian wicket is all about.
You expect or you hope for a similar surface for the next Test match?
I have a question back. What is a good cricket surface?
Well, I get. I mean, I'm the one asking the question, but I would think that it offers an even contest between bat and ball.
No, yes, of course. The bowler was in the game. The batsman needs to bat well to get runs. There is absolutely no question about it. What makes a good surface? Who defines this? Seam on the first day, then bat well, then spin on the last 2 days? Come on, who makes all these rules? We need to get over it and not talk about whatever picture we want to paint. And if you're asking whether it's a good test surface, I don't see any of the players coming in from England having an issue with the surface. They want to improve. They look like they want to have a contest. Is it the players and the people who are reporting back that want their players to not compete and complain about the pitches? Because we've never done that in any of the tours.
There's always too much noise and too much conversation about spinning tracks. A test match happens, if we win on day 4 or day 5, no one says anything. But if a match finishes in 2 days, everyone pounces on the same issue. It's just becomes an issue to talk about. We lost in New Zealand on day 3 in 36 overs. I'm sure none of our people as well wrote about the pitch. It was all about how India played badly in New Zealand. And none of the pitches were criticized. No one came and saw how much the pitch was doing, how much the ball was moving, and how much grass there was on the pitches. So the reason for our success as a team has been that we haven't cribbed about any pitches that we played on, and we would continue to play like that as a team.